So here's some practical advice. Order to cash is a cross-functional process, and much of the work in order to cash can be siloed based on functions and departments. Likewise, another aspect of order to cash is it can be geographically dispersed, especially if salespeople are located in different regions of the country or the world. So first, it's important in terms of the whole order to cash process to develop process thinking and stop functional thinking. Because the order to cash process is fairly complex, it's very important for every process step to understand value to their customer, which is any downstream process step. External customer value. In terms of lean thinking, it's about the entire experience that a company's customer has with the company in terms of all the touch points to serve the customer better. So there needs to be a clear understanding of everyone in order to cash what those touch points are and how value is created in the entire customer experience rather than just the sale of the product or the completion of the service. In terms of improvement goals of order to cash, there needs to be consensus on improving quality, improving delivery, and improving flow throughout the entire process. And finally, it's very important to measure, to understand waste, to be able to measure improvement, and there needs to be consensus in order to cash what those measurements are. Some practical advice about accounts receivable, and a lot of this is based on my work experience. First of all, focus on quality. These are relatively simple types of improvements compared to some other types of improvements. And what's important about quality is for everyone to understand that this is going to be continuous. Quality problems will not necessarily disappear, but they need to be worked on continuously. As I've mentioned throughout this class, in terms of accounts receivable, many problems and issues that are identified in accounts receivable occur upstream in the order to cash process. So it's very important to collect data and to engage upstream processes in terms of making improvements. And one of the selling points of continuous improvement is the fact that if you improve an upstream process, it not only benefits accounts receivable, but benefits the entire process. In terms of improvement events, focus on completing one at a time. It's not very effective to have many improvement events in process at the same time. Resources are always limited. People have to get their work done. So have them focus on their work and continue and completing one event at a time. And finally, in terms of automation, I know there's a lot of opportunity in the accounting profession to automate. I'm not saying automation is a bad thing, but focus first on eliminating the waste in the process before you automate, before doing the automation, because if you automate without eliminating the waste, then you're going to automate the waste.